Hi, Brenden with ALP Roofing, checking in. We're here at the headquarters. We have Mike Swartz here with Velux. Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mike, can you tell our customers a little bit about the skylights and Velux and what they can do to improve their home?
Sure. So this product is called the Velux Fresh Air Solar Skylight, and it has the solar shade. So it is the top of the line when it comes to allowing fresh air and daylight into your home and then controlling that light to make you feel as comfortable as possible. If I may, I'll start with a little bit of Latin. Velux means air and light. And what happened was, we 82 years ago began to make roof windows. And we only made ones that open over in Europe, in reach for attic areas. About 40 years ago, we started making fixed skylights that didn't open, but at the same time, we started making ones that opened automatically, just like a garage door. It's that simple. Press of a button and they would open up. A very effective way to let trapped stale air out of a home, create a little gentle breeze in a space, and really improve your energy savings by not having to turn on your system as much, by easing the burden of your mechanicals. That's the fresh air. And you can take a look at the operator, the chain. We call it Typhoon Tight. It was designed originally for the Japanese market. We saw the advantages and we now make it here. And it will open up to a full foot. Now you can stop it wherever you want and even put it on automation where every 2 or 3 or 5 hours it might open up for just a couple minutes. Just like breathing, it really improves that space. If you happen to be away and the rain comes, the rain sensor will end up shutting the window and automatically keep your home nice and tight. So
you're telling me I leave my skylight open, I forget to put it down, I'm outside, this is the rain sensor, couple raindrops come.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Also, Mike, can you tell us a little bit about the solar panel on here? This is opening and they don't need to hook up electric. The sun powers this thing up.
So for 40 years we've had the automatic, but about the last 15 we've been doing solar. Remember, that was designed over in Northern Europe, where here in the Maryland area we've got much better latitude. So in the middle of the woods facing north, this is charging up the batteries, the rechargeable batteries in there, so that in the middle of the night you want to have a Velux Fiesta and open and close your skylight, a couple dozen times, you're set to go. There's a lot of design put into this panel. It's very effective, and ALP knows exactly how to attach it. Simple thing to do. They've been doing it for years.
Awesome. Now, Mike put down the blind, which is one of my favorite features, because a lot of times if you've ever been over somebody's house or your own house maybe, and you want to watch a show or a movie or the football game, and there's a window open with no blind and the sun's glaring in, it's kind of bouncing off that screen, it's a hassle, right? So Velux has found a way, and again with a solar powered shade, to dim that light when you don't want that light shining in the house, right?
That's right. There's really two very effective ways for this shade. It's simply taking the shade and stopping it wherever you want, and having the light control, as Brenden mentioned, or the other is putting the shade down certain times of the year, whether it's summertime with strong heat, or more importantly in the wintertime at night. The shade goes down automatically. Automatically, and for example, at my house every night at 10 o'clock it goes down, and that provides additional energy benefits.
So you're keeping the heat in the house instead of losing it through the glass at night.
Yeah, and just to let you know, this glass is a very efficient glass. It's got 3 coats of low E to it. It has the argon gas, so it does very well at stopping heat gain or heat loss, but the shade just enhances those numbers. And as I said, makes it for a more comfortable space in your home.
Awesome. Mike, anything else that you want to share with the customers?
I think everybody has a budget. So I mentioned this is a fantastic product, but there's a cost. And so one thing I think many people find or that they're very happy with is the federal tax credit that allows for 30% of the installed cost, the entire installed cost of the skylight with the solar either panel for fresh air or the solar shade. 30% is now there as a tax credit. So you end up getting the shade basically free and the fresh air skylight just a little bit more than a basic skylight.
Awesome. Well, Brenden with ALP Roofing, Mike Swartz with Velux, thanks so much for stopping in
thank
today.
you.
Great to have you.